Hello, welcome back to Bean and Nothingness. Alright, we're back in the Sanctuary. Beat thing 2 4 bean. No, we beat a 3 bean and a 4 bean last episode, so we got Dilemma done and then the other foot done. So yes, we got those were some pretty difficult puzzles. I think the other foot kind of felt very situational to me in that well, you couldn't have thought of all the interactions at once, I don't think. You kind of had to play it out and see where you could make moves. Anyway, so yeah, let's go to the actual level I was supposed to go into first, which is sliding around, which is this one up here. Sliding around, we got another zoomed out view, icicle, roller, and cloud. In getting around, it was roller, icicle, and vine. Okay. So here we have a one-way. This guy is opened by you. So at some point I need to get you to do your thing, which will shoot you. Okay. Okay, so I want this to be shot at while I'm in here to open this gate without being trapped. I can't bring in a bean. Okay. So what if it was... I have some icicles here. I want a cloud here to shoot upwards, right? I want to go in here, attract the roller upwards, and then move the cloud in to shoot. The cloud can be moved via freezing it and pushing it here, then shooting it into an actual cloud. And I want to be in here. Well, I have to be in here because I will be stuck afterwards. So I can't come back here once I leave, obviously. I can bring in beans whenever I like. Okay. So the question is, how am I going to get a cloud here, I think? Because I can't just walk in here. The cloud would definitely shoot me if I hold the cloud bean. If I slit a cloud down by freezing it, I have no idea how I'm going to push it right. I could push it right if a roller were to roll into it, and then if that were to hit the icicle, like so. So here you're a roller. If I stand here, you roll this way. And then if I had, say, a frozen cloud here, that would do some things, right? Okay, so this definitely fails, I think, for a couple reasons. Actually, does it? So if I did this, and I shot you, you become a moving frozen block, like if it were just a regular bomb or bucket. You move over, you freeze. Okay, how do I get you to roll past now? Because you're never going to freeze as well. I can't have that happening. Okay. Can I avoid you getting frozen? I have to, because this part will be frozen by the cloud. So yeah, how is a roller going to get through? Do I need to block the cloud? Well, the problem is that for this to work, I need to be standing here, shooting downwards, and then it has to be shoot downwards, shoot rightwards, and upwards, right? If this rolled up into here, I don't see a way for it to get past. Yeah, I don't see a way for it to get past. Maybe if it managed to get into this area, that would be kind of interesting. I could roll it up and freeze it right now, which gives me access to the roller, yes. So I have access to the roller, but where can I put it? It needs to be... It needs to be in a place where it can't get frozen. Okay, I could have the... Well, I can't have the freezing be here. Although I can have it be here if the roller rolled from here. Okay. So the idea is that the first icicle has to very specifically be here, which allows me to have a frozen cloud be here. No, because it has to be against the wall. Right? Well, not true if... not true if it were... Not true if it were... Not true if it were what? 2 frozen clouds? I can't put 2 frozen clouds in the same row, can I? I don't think so. So let's say I did this. Yeah, the cloud being there is not good. Oh, if the roller was there though, to block, would that be interesting? So if I had placed the roller here, to act as a blocking object. So now let's say I put the icicle anywhere. Put you here. Let's put you here to block, do this. So the roller can now move. I am not sure if I can get the roller into a good position after this. Okay, I might be able to if... Oh, how is the roller gonna go there? Okay, I know, I see what's going on there. So this doesn't work. I mean, it blocks you nice. But I can't do this anymore. The roller isn't here to block. So, yeah, the problem with this is that for the cloud to be in a good spot, the cloud has to be against the wall. So, like, this line is great. But there must be sufficient space for the roller to start rolling forward before the cloud. Okay. If I had... See, the problem is I can't get 2 frozen clouds. I don't think. In the same row at the very least. There might be maybe some reason that's not true. Not sure. Okay. So back to here, this is a good spot because it gives me exactly 1 prong. I can't do it on the other side. This is no good. Definitely not. This is probably no good. Definitely doesn't seem very good. Yeah. Okay, is that the only way out? A roller rolls in, pushes an icicle, then it must be able to roll across without getting frozen. Is that true? Maybe? Okay. If it was instead this setup that I wanted, what else could block? Another cloud could block, but... Again, how do I freeze 2 clouds in a row? I feel like it might be good to get the roller to come up here, freeze to put another cloud in the same location. Then I can break the roller, send it back down. If I had the roller come down here, that would be very nice. But that implies that the prong has to be further back. I can't move the icicle, right? No, the icicle has to be... It cannot be like in this area at all. So like, I can't really... I can put an icicle here, but then like there's so many prongs in the icicle that I can't block. The icicle being here is pointless, because again, the prong isn't going to be far enough away. This is the only way I can get a frozen cloud to slide this way, I think. I think that's what I need to do. I just need to find a good setup for it. If you were in the top row... Again, it needs to be blocked, but by what? If we're in the bottom row, there are not really that many good spots that work. Like if I tried to do this, I need a blockage to occur here for the roller to roll through. But I don't know what that blockage could be. Yeah. And the final step is the roller rolls in and up. Ends up here and dies by bomb. And then I come here, I shoot, cloud shoots, and that becomes the roller again. Which implies that the final position of the clouds must be in the same area. Or same row, I mean. Because one cloud must shoot the other. Therefore, it would seem very logical that the clouds must be frozen in the same spot, which is why I was thinking I need to get the roller to come up, freeze it to block an icicle's prong, to put another cloud down, and then refreeze it, and then push that down, and then bring the roller back down. Which is all well, except for the fact that once again, I cannot get the roller in. I guess the roller being here is interesting. It could roll in here very easily. And there's enough space to roll it down and back up. Oh, and that wouldn't freeze it. Okay. Well, noticing that spot, can I proceed with this? Yeah, this spot is very clean. It's like the only spot that exists too. I might need to make sure that the icicle does not get in the way of that. So the icicle has to be, I guess, maybe here? That might not be the greatest idea. The roll's gonna be here. Oh. Yeah, but the cloud has to be frozen here, which is impossible. Yeah, the cloud has to use the end prongs, because it needs to be blocked by the roller first. So if the end has to be here, then the icicle must be in this column or in here, both of which are quite bad. Yeah, both of which are actually quite bad. I can't freeze a roller and break it here because the thing is tiled. Is it possible to do this? I can't do this because if the roller was here, I can't bring it down without getting hit. Okay, so more positional nonsense. And like, we know this is definitely bad, right? Can I use this prong in any way? This feels mean. This feels... Well, it would be doable because actually there are two positions to push from. Okay, with two positions to push from, we don't need to block with the roller. Okay. So let's do this. Let's freeze you, push you down. This is a bad position. Bad position because we wanted it to be here with the icicle. Sorry, with the cloud here and here. Yeah, and I can just barely walk around it too, which is great. Okay, so cloud goes here. Yes, 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 yes. I need the roller to exist. So roller exists. Roller tries to push forward, but it hits this cloud. I need to now attract it upwards, which is difficult. It's not possible because you're in the way, and I can't get under you. That is a problem. Is that a solvable problem? Unlikely. I like that I can do this. That's such an infinite loop. I don't want to do that. Yeah, so you could end up here, which breaks you. I don't like that. But the icicle, what other row could it be in? Is this fine? Not really. Like, you get blocked. Yeah, so... how's the roller going to do anything? The roller gets stuck here. If it gets frozen here, it's gone, and I can't move it anywhere else. The icicle seems to never want to actually be in this column either. Unless this icicle's position is wrong to begin with. Which is entirely possible. Actually, that might be true, because once I know that the roller can go here, we are no longer bound to the fact that the icicle no longer really needs to save space here. It still needs to somewhat let the roller out. So that's still a consideration I need to make. So I can't just do this, because the roller can't roll out this way. Can it? No, because once the icicle comes out here. Once the icicle comes out here, that might be not an issue. Wait. No, hold on. I have a question. Why do the two clouds have to be in the same location when I push them down? They don't have to be, right? Yeah, and they shouldn't be. Because if not, they'll both get frozen, which is bad. Instead, I want to have them be staggered, so that one gets frozen and one doesn't. Okay, that changes the position of this second icicle again. Maybe we can find a better location for it now. Maybe this is fine, so I can freeze one here and one here. Because this pushing down to here is a great position. This pushing down to here is a position I want. So why don't I do that? Say, no. Let's not freeze this cloud first. I still want this roller to do something. Okay, so you go down. Roller needs to exist. So the exact same thing happens again. You push. Roller can now come up because it's unobstructed. Roller can now roll in and get frozen. And now I can push you away. Now I can set you up here. You can roll down here. You can freeze. And you can come back up, I don't really care. So cloud is now here, which is great. You can turn that cloud on later. You come in here. You roll down, then you roll back up and destroy yourself. Your bean stays there. Now these clouds allow me to switch this switch, and I can win. Okay, there you go. It wasn't too complicated. Once again, it was just a question of how to set everything up. Because my idea was correct from the very beginning. It's basically another one of those other foot puzzles. If you remember what that one was like. It's basically the exact same. The idea is easy, the positioning is hard. Okay. Alright, next up would be this funny one. Been there, done that. It's a very long puzzle. Looks like a pair of castles? Or a big castle. Been there, done that. Okay, I'm just been there. Haven't done that before. Huh. Okay, so this has to be a bomb. What? Wait, what do you do? You do that. Okay, so Wait, that... I need a bomb to blow this up. Okay. I can't walk through this at all. The slime definitely prevents me from doing that. This is opened by that. And that is a cyan bean. It actually kind of looks green to me from here. Yeah, well, that's a cyan bean. So that's an icicle. So if I shoot that, I'm done. I don't know if there's any reason to take it out or anything. Okay. This is activated by that. So for some reason, if there was something here, this gets lifted up. Why would I ever want that? No idea. We have some clouds. I need to get this beam through, but once I lift you up, you are no longer held. Ah, this also holds you down. Okay. So what I need to do is have a cloud. So I need to go in here, pull you out, then you'll close. Then I need to put something here to activate it. Okay. So many icicles. What do I need so many icicles for? Jeez, okay. Well, icicles are the only thing that can hold down weight, right? Because we know a bomb goes here. Clouds can't hold down buttons. So an icicle needs to hold down a button. Fairly certain we start off with trying to put an icicle there. There must be some way to get you to open because I need to walk down here. So does that mean I need to freeze something and slide across a cloud? Okay, that seems valid. So I need an icicle. I need to freeze. Does that mean I need to freeze 2 clouds and then get a third? Freeze 2 clouds, get a third. Okay, so the idea is then I could go back, I think, once this is down. Could go back, put the cloud being here, because this cloud would have been gone. Okay. Okay, so I get it. So these two will be the bridges. Cloud here breaks, cloud beam goes there, sure. And then I can just push a bomb in here to explode. No need to interact with this cloud. And I need an icicle here. Okay. So icicle here, icicle here. The third icicle here has to freeze this cloud, I think. Okay, understandable. So positioning. Positioning. How do I want to do this? Is this a good icicle spot? A horrible icicle spot. Is this a good icicle spot? Not bad, but not good. Horrible icicle spot. How about the other way around? Good icicle spot? I don't like it. To get 3 frozen things across. Sorry for the voice crack. To get 3 frozen things across, I feel like there's some difficulty in doing that. Also, like, at the end, when I freeze you... Ah, it doesn't have to be here, does it? It doesn't have to be here. It can be via here. So I can kind of put the icicle here and then freeze a cloud here and here. And I assume at some point there'll be a third cloud that helps me do something. So cloud goes there. Oh, don't shoot me. Okay. So now I can open that. And now I can freeze you. Ah, I think the idea is to block using the third cloud. So cloud goes here to block. Freeze first, then do that. Then break you for your beam. Grab these guys and go. I need you to come back. Ooh, that's difficult. Ooh, difficult. Yes, because I can't do this. I mean, if I did this, I could put this bean here and do cool stuff with it. But no. Okay, so what if I did the other way around where the icicle, but the icicle can't go past you? This was like the only good place for the icicle. Yeah, I need to slide the cloud back. Ah, what if I use the bomb? The bomb frozen is not a horrible thing, is it? It's not. So I can do this, and freeze you, slide you back, turn you into a cloud, and we are done. Alright, the final resource was the bomb, which had a lot more use than I thought. Good puzzle. Okay, next one, triple airlock. Should we go with this one? Yeah, definitely. Wow, I spent a lot of time on sliding around. I didn't realize I already spent almost 30 minutes doing that. And this puzzle, of course. Alright, we'll try one more. Triple airlock. Okay, I see 1, 2, 3 gaps. So yeah, those are the 3 airlocks. It's an alternator. Of course it is, because why wouldn't it be? Alternator. But 3 vines. Okay, so the idea is that from here I can shoot to change. Then as I walk through here, a change must occur to turn you on then off again. Right? Maybe? So I walk here. Aha, okay, so what if... What if there was a cloud here that shot a bomb here and that got pulled back to shoot a vine to exist? This is an interesting setup. So here, this gets this vine which eats me, I think. But I can get blocked by the door? Okay. So the idea is you pull in, you will shoot this vine to grab this and undo it. Which is good, except that doesn't work because I need to do this again, and of course not have you do anything to me. I could do it the other way around actually, where instead the vine is here and then the cloud gets pulled backwards. Is there a reason why that's better? So I do this, I wait for the you to spawn, I walk through, you blow up. Horrible. Interesting idea though. And then, yeah, that saves from getting grabbed, which is cool. But then I have a final vine that doesn't do anything. I feel like the cloud can't be alive for just that amount of time. It needs to be alive a lot more. 1, 2, 3. This is yeah, this is tiled. It looks like you could potentially set up a vine snatching competition if I try hard enough. Okay, let's try this. Let's see if a vine snatching competition could work. I'm gonna put you here. Yeah, sure, eat the cloud, whatever. Whoa, okay, don't do that though. I just want to see if this works out, because I think a gap of 6 is perfect for the whole cloud stealing competition. Oh, it's gonna get me. Okay, horrible. Let's not try. I don't think that competition is going to do anything good for us. Okay, so I have a feeling you have to do this to start. If cloud goes here and shoots this way to close, I can walk here. What must happen for something to bomb. Actually, here's a thing that can happen. A vine grabbing a bomb kills itself and leaves only its own beam. Aha. So that will turn the switch on and off, right? Turns it on, grabs it, explodes, turns it off. And then a cloud coming in would be able to sorry, I need to figure out my thoughts correctly. A cloud coming in will be able to shoot the vine to exist again, which will reopen the airlock. So yeah, it exists, turning this on, it eats a bomb, turning it off, and then something shoots it, turning it on again. Okay, now how will I pull that off? I don't know what starts off this machine. It can start, okay, the machine can start off by me, if I put the bomb here and a cloud here, the bomb is kind of close by. Let's put the bomb a bit further away so I have a bit more time to react. I feel like the issue with this is that you grab that, yeah, you explode, but that forms again. Oh, maybe this time the competition is useful. Oh, how about that? Well, competition isn't really a good word to use here. I want the cloud to be here to shoot that thing, obviously. If you shot two vines to exist, then who wins? Oh, hold on. You win. That's interesting, isn't it? That's a bit too fast. Okay, let's put the bomb further away. I know this is okay because the vine has monster over bean preference. So in a contest between bean and monster, you should always choose monster, even though they're the same. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's too fast. I need to be here when that happens. Ooh. Okay, the cloud kind of has to... Huh. The cloud has to make a very long trip. It has to go here and then stay away from this for a long time. Okay, and yet it has to be here at some point. Huh. Okay, what if it were a cloud here that got pulled by this vine? It's a bit slow. Well, it's not slow, it's too fast. Okay. Maybe if we were further away, so like here. If it were there, then I would barely have enough time to shoot and walk on here. You start grabbing this. You will start grabbing. Okay. Could you potentially be grabbing the bomb? Yes, I think you could start potentially grabbing the bomb. Okay, but it would be very nice if you could then exist to pull this. I think the big problem is that the big problem would technically be that you come too late. So when you shoot this guy, you don't get grabbed immediately because the vine was only just started spawning. But I think this worked. So it's busy grabbing the bomb. I need to time this well enough so that you'll be trying to grab the bomb in here at the same time as when this spawns you. So the bomb needs to be here when you spawn. Then the next turn, this vine pulls in the bomb, you snatch that bomb up here. So I think now, and then walk. No, that's too early. No, that's too late. So now, no, now. Then walk. Then this steals that, this steals that. I have enough time to walk in. Cloud gets pulled in, and I should be fine, right? Yeah. Okay. There you go. So the competition was real. We did have to pull off some sort of competition. A very long sequence of pulls. That's actually really cool that it all works out so well. I think the timings were perfect as well, but that's just because this square is engineered to use those timings perfectly. I get why the puzzle is 4 beans though, it's very, very precise. But at the same time, with such a small size, you have to eventually land on that setup anyway. So yeah, cool puzzle. Alright, we're almost done. We only have 4 more left to go. I might spend 2 episodes on these, but yeah, had a lot of fun so far. Alright, we'll see you next time what cool things a sanctuary throws at us. Until then, hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys next time. Bye bye!